Okay, fans, we're going to switch gears again. That's the thing about Big J Fitness. Scrotumization, testosteronization, fitnessization, and most of all, humanity. We're always going to switch gears. I got something I want to talk about. Oh. Now, I've been on this nice guy crusade for what? About 24, 36 hours. Where I just want to be nice to everybody. So let's continue with that. I don't want to talk about anybody that I've been having problems with. Okay? Adam McLeod is a man. Okay? The guy called me, and I spoke to him directly, and I apologized, and he accepted my apology. So the Adam McLeod thing is over as far as you dick lickers are concerned. As far as Hamburg is concerned, I guess Hamburg is trying to book a flight to come over to America to try and fight me. Yeah. He's not as smart as Adam McLeod. That's very obvious. So, good luck, Hamburg. Good luck to you, brother. I think Hamburg learned his lesson. I'd like to reconcile with Hamburg, but he has to admit what he did wrong. What he did wrong was using private information to try and gain favor from other people who I may not be friends with. Like, for example, he did it in the past with Dale. Like Hamburg likes to get all chitty-chatty with people and use private information from private conversations. Like, oh, Dale, I was just talking to Jay, and he said that, even though you're short, you have pretty good biceps. Dude, Hamburg is so low that he has to dive to those levels. But you know what, Hamburg, buddy. If you want to be friends, I'm not sure we can be friends, Hamburg, because you're not going to change who you are. A leopard doesn't change its stripes, and you're just not my kind of person, okay? Because I state facts, and I live to them, and if I fuck up, I apologize. You, my friend, are a chameleon, and just change your colors and try and be friends with everybody. So, you and I don't mix at all. You're a chameleon. You're a leopard that tries to change your spots, whoever you're talking to. So, hey man, we had a good friendship. Lasted about 2 years. I don't care. I'm not mad at you, but Pomps is telling me you want to fly to America to fucking fight me. Yeah, bring it on, you little Swedish cook. Bring it on. You're fucking, actually, I'm not going to even complete that sentence. Hamburg, I want to be your friend, but we can never, ever be close friends ever again. Because what you did to me, so why don't we just call it good? Quit text messaging or DMing people that you want to come to America and confront me. I'll tell you what, you little Swedish cuck. We got guns in America. You confront me, I'm going to put a 45 caliber hole in your chest. Mark my words. So you can go fuck yourself, you little Swedish cuck. Don't talk big noise from Europe that you're coming here to kick Jay Masters' ass. We got guns in America. And I outweigh you. Well, you're fat, so I don't outweigh you by 100 pounds. But if you were in shape, I'd outweigh you by 100 pounds. So why don't you just go to bed and forget you ever knew me? That'd be nice. That'd be real nice. If you just forgot you ever knew me. Because let's take a look at Hamburg's last trip to Delray. The guy was drunk by 10 in the morning every day. I don't think he ever even got together with Andrew. And when he went to the gym to meet Lenny, he was drunk. So I can't speak for the Delray Misfits because there's technically no such thing as the Delray Misfits. But the people I've talked to in the Delray Misfits are somewhat sick of Hamburg. Hamburg is a clown. So, if Hamburg wants to fight me, let's do it in a ring and get some money for charity. I would do that. I'll fight Mark Lubliner in a ring for charity. I'll fight Dale Chance in a ring for charity. Dale's a fucking loser. Absolute loser. I sent Cornelius, his trainer, a DM today, and said, what are you guys planning? Like finding some small obscure show in like some way out west or way out east version of North Carolina where no one else is going to show up to get Dale Chance a fucking first place trophy, and he's going to be proud of that, and then he's going to fucking make a video parading around with some horrible first place trophy. What do you think about that, Lenny? What do you think about that, Jay? Dude, come on, Dale. 2 years ago, you were bragging that you were going to get your pro card. Now you can't even keep your mouth shut on her Instagram. What? Whoa. How would I know that? Yeah. Cheryl Chance, weeks ago, before Dale came out of the closet, talking about doing another show, talked about how alone she was. I know what she means by alone. See, those North Carolina people are like Pentecostal church people where they handle snakes. And Cheryl's probably a good hillbilly woman. She just married a loser. That's just the truth of it. You know, and Cheryl probably thought, Dale's going to get a couple of these third place trophies, and then he's going to give it up. Well, from what I've heard, now that Dale wants to do another show, Cheryl's very unhappy. And this is all hearsay, because Dale has me blocked, because he's 5'6". He competes at about 220. After he weighs in at like 205, like a little homo. I was just at the goddamn York Barbell Hall of Fame and Museum earlier today. The Mecca, where Bob Hoffman started it all. If you don't know what York weights are, get the fuck out of here. I was at the Mecca. And you know what I didn't see at all today in that museum? Was any short fuckers. Because bodybuilding is so fucked up these days. They try and give short guys trophies because it's a money grab. Back in the day, like back in like the 60s, when Bill Pearl was Mr. Universe and Arnold was the amateur Mr. Universe, they had something called the short class, where all the little pygmies like Dale would compete. I think it needs to go back to that. I like that kind of bullying, where the short people are in something called the short class. See, that's why I don't like this 212 class in the Mr. Olympia. Like, who's that clown who lives near me in Florida that's been like, oh God, 6-7 times Mr. 212 class, Mr. Olympia. I hate that guy. He's a little faggot. Or a little homo. I'm sorry. I can't use the F word. Told Lenny he's never welcome in his gym. Who would want to go to a gym owned by a guy that's barely bigger than a chimpanzee? You know what I mean? Like, so, I hate short bodybuilding. It's miserable. And Dale's trying to play tough guy. Like I saw him say something like, "Oh, I hope he comes to the Arnold Classic." I'll tell you what, Lenny was very respectful when Dale fucking got in his face at the Old World Gym. Dude, Dale runs up on me, he's gonna run into a fucking fistful of broken teeth. Lenny, see, Here's the difference between me and Lenny. Lenny is a great showman. Lenny does things for the camera. Okay? Now, if Dale would have done to me what he did to Lenny, I would have punched him right in the motherfucking face. Especially if there's a camera rolling. I got evidence, motherfucker, that little troll fucking invaded my personal space. Yeah. Dale wants to play tough guy. He's going to run into a fist in his face. Dale is a clown. Absolute clown. So, anybody wants to see me confront Dale, I'm not going looking for Dale. But I'll guarantee you, if Dale comes looking for me, he's going to walk into a fucking fist. Because I know there's a camera rolling, and I'll be proclaimed innocent. Dale is a complete loser. Well, I shouldn't say a complete loser. He makes good money. But his wife hates him. He's a complete loser in the bodybuilding community. He makes good money. That's all Dale has going for him, is his paycheck. If you take away Dale's paycheck, because Dale has a good job, he's a complete loser. His wife hates him. His kids can't be proud in a dad that brings home third place championships. Imagine being a dad. I don't have kids, but I'm trying to think, like, if I had kids, and my kids were watching me, and I went through all the fucking bullshit of prepping for a bodybuilding show, and regardless, the kids aren't going to know about the money you spend on the drugs. You know, it's none of their business. They're kids. They're stupid. But, so Dale goes through all this trife of prepping for a bodybuilding show. And he comes back to the house with most times a third place trophy. In his last contest, a fifth place trophy. And I just want to know the mindset of his kids. Like, well, Dad told us that he's really big. And Dad told us that he looks really good. And the guy comes home with a fifth place trophy. I just don't get it. I'm not a parent, you know, like, I know Adam McLeod has just joined my live, and I love you, Adam. I want to kiss you on the face, you fat little fuck. Adam McLeod is one of my best friends. And Adam's a father, a good father. But how do you address that? Where Dad has been talking smack that he's some kind of bodybuilder, and he comes home with a fifth place trophy. I want to know how that plays out in a fucking household, because I don't have kids, Big Rob. Dude, Adam McLeod is awesome. I just read that comment. Adam McLeod might be the coolest person on the internet. After the shit I talked about him, and he was willing to accept my apology, Adam McLeod is pretty much the coolest kid on the fucking internet. But Big J was humble enough to apologize. Take that into account. A lot of people don't. Big J knows when he's wrong. Dale doesn't seem to get it. Dale is a fucking Nimrod. Well, Dad, you told us that Cornelius was going to help you get your pro card, and you only got 5th in this show. Well, you got back. Well, what the fuck is that? Dale Chance can't even look his children in the eye and give them an honest answer of why he can't back up that claim that he was going to get his pro card. Dale is the biggest clown on the internet. Right next to Johnny Fitness, that Jonathan Lemkin clown. I want to go back to the Las Vegas, the Mr. Olympia, when I first met Adam McLeod, who was a good friend of mine. And I apologized to Adam, and I know he's watching, so that's why I'm apologizing for a 3rd time. Adam is a good guy. I have no problems with Adam McLeod. I'll fist fight for Adam McLeod because he accepted my apology. That's what men do. But anyway, when I was in Las Vegas, I saw that Jonathan Lemkin, a.k.a. Johnny Fitness, come through the fucking Olympia Expo with a bunch of fat fucking porch monkeys as bodyguards. And it was so pathetic. Pathetic. Like, I'm just thinking, like, if someone wants to kick my ass, how is a 400-pound porch monkey gonna stop it? Yeah, like, what is a 400-pound porch monkey good at? Obviously not math or English. So, yeah. Johnny Fitness is like, I would love to just, I don't necessarily want to kick Johnny Fitness's ass. I would like to be sitting on a bench at the Arnold Classic with my security, and I would have a bunch of big Nazis around me, skinheads, proper security. And when Johnny Lemkin fucking walks by, I would love to look at the head of his security and I'd be like, you fat fucking porch monkey. I could kill you one-on-one. You're a fat piece of shit. Keep on walking, you fat fucking porch monkey. That's what I'd like to do. I don't like 400-pound porch monkeys. I find them disgusting and fucking insulin resistant. Lake Cressova just said, this is great. Have I spoken any untruths? I mean, like, I want to hear from my friends, guys I trust. If I said anything that's wrong, And I'll retract it right fucking now. See, Big J, that's why people hate me. Because I never, ever speak things that aren't the truth. That's Big Lenny's sweet spot. I feel bad for Big Lenny, man. I feel really bad for Big Lenny. Big Lenny is, I don't want to say he's a decent person because he sucks nigger dick and he drinks nigger urine. So to say Lenny is a good person, that would be wrong. But I like Lenny. And I would fight for Lenny. Because, different strokes for different folks. If Lenny wants black cock, and Lenny wants to suck black cock, and swallow black cum, and drink black urine, God bless his little soul. Brad doesn't want me talking bad about my friends, or my friends' girlfriends. So that's what I have to say about Lenny. Yeah, I don't suck black cock. I don't drink urine from a black cock. But if Lenny wants to do that, I guess I gotta live with it. Better him than me, right? Yeah. I'm not allowed to talk bad about Brad. Brad's a great guy. Love Brad. Yeah. I need smokes. So I guess Hamburg wants to fly to Florida to fight me. Here's how this plays out. Hamburg tries to play tough dad, right? Get in Jay's face like a drunk Swede. Jay takes the first punch, guaranteed. He's not going to punch me first. I'm going to sucker punch that drunk Swede. And then, if I don't knock him out, he's gonna be just bewildered, and throwing a bunch of haymakers. And it's eventually, within 30 seconds or less, wind up on the ground. Where Jay becomes Jay begins to bite pieces of flesh off his face. You guys don't, never, ever met a motherfucker like me. I'll tear your ear off. I'll bite your face. Imagine Hamburg flying back to Sweden without his nose because Big J bit it off. That would be funny. So if that little Swedish cuck wants to fight me, bring it on, brah. Because I'm going to punch you first, and I'm going to bite your nose off so you look stupid. Are we clear? Actually, I want to talk about something else. My friend PJ Braun at Blackstone Labs. I was messaging PJ last night, and I asked PJ if I could take his Hellcat Challenger for a drive. Because I think that would be a nice video. Like someone filming me driving PJ's Hellcat Challenger for a couple of 0 to 100 mile an hour rips. Who wouldn't want to see me drive PJ's Hellcat? That's a question. So I would like some help here. If you guys could maybe in a friendly way maybe encourage PJ that the fans would like to see Jay Masters drive the Hellcat Challenger on video. And do it in a friendly way. I like PJ. But imagine Big J behind the wheel of that Hellcat on film. Be awesome. So that would make me really happy to have PJ filming me driving his Hellcat Challenger. Supercharged Hemi. That just sounds good. Supercharged Hemi. Big J driving PJ Braun's Hellcat Challenger would get more views than Nate dying while he's trying to resuscitate Livia eating. I really hate those two. Livia is a disgusting person. And Nate is just such a fucking... God. I didn't want to call out Nate, because I guess Hamburg already wants to kick my ass. But Nate is a complete clown for wanting to be with that woman. Doesn't Nate make decent money on YouTube on his own? I mean, for a Chinaman? Why is he cucking himself and to be with some bitch from Europe that's living off a trust fund. I don't get it. I mean, from what I understand, Nate makes a pretty good YouTube living. 'Cause he's a doink. A dink. Yeah. Let's see the Chinaman eat. And then he's got this fascination with this German slut who is a bulimic, and everyone hates her. But I guess her dad is worth a lot of money. So, whatever. So Nate's greedy, like a typical fucking little gook. Fuck Nate. I wish Nate wanted to meet me instead of Hamburg. I'll punch the fuck out of Nate. Nate is a little clown. Yeah, Hamburg is a little clown. I don't give a fuck. I don't give two fucks. Oh, I'm reading some comments. Oh, Kim Haynes is so disappointed in me. Yeah. Maybe if she wasn't still married to her husband, I would have stayed sober. Oh. Yeah, Kim Haynes never thought about that one, did she? Oh, shit. I'm still married. She's one to be critical. I really don't give two fucks at this stage. So Kim Haynes is running her mouth on this post when she's living with a fucking husband and doing all the nasty porn on the internet that she does. Yeah, okay. Oh, Kim responded, "Oh, Jay, that's drunk talking." Kim, tell the fans about your marital status and who lives in her house. Boom. Kim, I'm not saying anything bad about you. Who are you married to currently, and who lives in your house? These are things people could find on the internet. Oh, look at her response. Can't reason with a drunk. Kim, are you still married? Kim, do you have a man living in your house? Those are two real Just easy questions. Kim, are you still married? Kim, do you have a man living in your house? Those are two easy questions. Look at her comment. This is hilarious. No, it's not. Because, are you still married? Do you still have a man living in your house? Two questions. Come on. Attack me, girlfriend. Make sure your house is in order. And I'm asking you, I didn't say anything about maybe some private information I might know. I was asking you, are you still married, and do you have a man living in your house? Answer the two questions. Oh, Kim Haynes said, Jay, can you stop drinking? Kim, are you still married? Do you have a man living in your house? I didn't say shit about you. I'm asking you two questions. I didn't say anything. I ask you two questions. Everyone, look at her response. Jay is drinking. Kim, I didn't say anything about you. I have two questions. Are you still married? Do you have a man living in your house? You're backpedaling and you're reeling. Donkey Kong Fitness, you can go fuck yourself. There's no Order 66 on Salvina. What the fuck are you talking about? And I hate to start dropping truth bombs. That's why I ask him questions. Is she still married? Does she still have a man living in her house? So, flashback to Christmas when Kim got all that new furniture and got that new home gym in her garage. Dude, does Kim work? Ask yourself that. Oh, she's getting mad now. Look, fuck everyone in this live. Dude, she doesn't work. And at Christmas time, she got all that brand new furniture in the home gym. Now she's getting nasty. She won't say on here that she's still married and still has her husband living in the house. What's wrong with her? Poor Kim. She won't. Oh, Here's her comment. When you are drunk, there's no truth. Shit. Okay, Kim. Answer the question. Are you still married, and is your husband still living in the house? It doesn't matter how much I've had to drink. Those are two really easy questions. She won't answer them. Oh, Jay's drunk. Kinda. Hold on. Kim earns her shit and gets sponsorship. Okay. Here's a good one. Who cares if you attack me next? Kim won't answer the question. Why are people afraid of the truth? I asked her two simple questions. Are you married? Does your husband still live in the house? And she's like she responds by attacking me. Now, what does that remind you guys of? Come on. She won't answer the question. She's attacking me. Two simple questions. Are you still married? And does your husband still live in the house? And all of a sudden I'm the bad guy? Do you guys see what's happening here? It's the same shit that happened with Hamburg. It's the same shit that happened with Adam McLeod. Nobody wants to hear the truth. It's just, you guys make your little fluffy friends, and you get your little fluffy relationships, and we avoid the truth. I'm an investigator. Remember that? Well, I'm an investigator. Dude. Kim's balloon has been popping for fucking almost a year now. Kim, I didn't say you attacked me. I just think you're a fucking liar. Oh, look at her response. It doesn't deserve an answer. Well, that's because you're hiding behind that woman card. Keep hiding. Doesn't matter. Everyone knows the truth. You're married. You're a spoiled brat, and you play this card that you're some courageous person, and you're not. You're just another average Joe. I'll tell you what, America doesn't like that. Trying to present yourself as some kind of patriot when you're just an average Joe. Watch what America does to you. Oh, I adopted my 5 grandchildren. Okay, good. So that makes you a bad parent. And that makes your husband a cuck. If anyone can dispute what I just said, show me the facts. If you have, I mean, the facts are the facts. She doesn't work. She lives off her husband, her third husband. Her kids from her first husband, I think one turned out decent, one turned out to be a douche, opiate addict, and she's adopted like all 5 of that chick's fucking kids. Now she wants to put a medal on her chest that she's some kind of hero for being a bad parent that raised a douchebag. That doesn't make sense to me. And her husband is paying for it all. The third husband, not even the father of the bad mother. So you got a white trash mom who raised a drug addict, who adopted all her grandkids from that white trash piece of shit daughter, and the third husband is paying all the bills. Now, someone explain this to me. I don't get it. Like, who is this fool that's supporting her to adopt these 5 kids? I mean, explain it to me, somebody. What kind of fool would fund a woman who doesn't have a job that would adopt 5 kids because she was a bad mom? Doesn't make sense. Nate was raised by rice farmers. True. Yeah, Kim wants to play all holier than thou. Dude, she was, I don't know what kind of mom she was. I wasn't there, but one of her kids turned into a fucking drug addict, and she had to adopt 5 of the kids, and she's got some cuckold husband that's paying all the bills. You know, it's really none of my business, but she wants to keep all that secret. Well, no, it's not. She's married to a clown who is paying for her to adopt her daughter, her loser daughter's 5 kids, because her loser daughter is a fucking opiate junkie. So you got to look at her husband like, what kind of clown would do that? And then take a step back from that. What kind of woman would marry a clown like that? Like, yeah, I got this pill addicted, heroin addicted daughter, and I'm gonna adopt her 5 kids. Will you marry me and support me and my 5 kids, and build me a home gym and treat me like a pampered little slut? Dude, I'd love to meet this guy. This guy that's paying Kim Haynes' bills has got to be a fucking treat. And I mean, when I say treat, I say trick or treat. He has got to be a complete fag. Because who the fuck would marry a chick, pay for everything because she doesn't work, and then let her adopt 5 grandchildren because she was a shitty mom previously? This husband of hers is either a saint, a retard, or a cuckold. How else could you explain it? And she talks about it like it's just like no big thing. Like, oh yeah, my husband is such a great guy. He's helping me adopt these 5 children, even though we're going through a divorce. You don't work. You have no job skills. Like, her last job was probably in retail. I don't even know. I don't know her that well, but she probably worked at TJ Maxx, or something like that. Now she's got 5 kids. Her grandkids, her 2 kids are born and raised and gone. She took on 5 more because she's got some cuckold husband paying for it all. See, it's easy to adopt 5 kids when you got some fool paying for it all. Now, I want to ask you guys something. What kind of man would pay for 5 kids that aren't even his own on his 3rd marriage? Simple question. Oh, geez, she just threw out the slut card. You're just mad because I didn't fuck you. I didn't expect you to, you little tart. We were with each other for about 2 hours. God, is she nasty. And she's actually a nice person. And I like Kim. But she's just hiding the truth. That she was a bad mom, and she feels bad about it. So she adopted these 5 kids, and she's got a complete cuckold fucking husband who's paying for it all while she doesn't work. Those are the facts. Facts don't lie. Does anyone want to dispute my facts? I didn't think so. I feel bad for her. She doesn't want to be in that marriage. She doesn't love that guy. He must make good money. She was able to adopt her daughter's 5 kids. And he has to be a complete fool. Who the fuck would stay married to a bitch when she went and adopted 5 kids? I can't explain it. I can't explain it. Would someone explain it to me?